it's Emily Noriko. Today we're gonna watch The Fall of 76 by the Internet Historian. I vaguely remember what happened with Fallout, but I don't give a shit about Bethesda games, so I don't know a lot. And please leave a comment with what other videos you want me to react to. I read every single comment. And please consider becoming a channel member to watch these videos a few days early. So yeah, let's see how Bethesda fucked up this time. But yeah, let's watch The Fall of 76. Bethesda ruins. I never gave a shit about Bethesda, by the way. Garbage games from a garbage company.
This tape, it means that everyone is dead. Or working at a different office.
Even
How
worse.
did this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76. June 2018. It began with everyone getting
2018 was 8 years ago. Feeling old yet?
just a little hyped up.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we have.
Fallout
We don't talk
76,
about that.
Bethesda's biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting.
All I heard about Fallout 76 is that it's a garbage game, like actually unplayable game. Is all I heard about that when it launched.
And they promised we'd know more at E3. E3 hype time. The press conference. 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail.
Okay, cool.
New rendering, lighting, and landscape technology.
Who gives a shit?
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size.
These are just buzzwords to please the shareholders. These are just shareholder buzzwords. Because only shareholders care about that shit. And hashtag gamers.
Of Fallout 4. And it's our
Like the smelly
biggest
kind of
one yet.
gamer.
My God, it was exciting.
Open up buzzwords. Yeah. It sucks so hard. I hate these buzzwords. But all the big companies care about the shareholders. Yes. That's the only thing they care about.
November 14th.
And the shareholders don't think that maybe the product needs to be good to make money back. They don't think about that part.
2018. The game goes live with a day one patch of 50 gigabytes.
That is not a day one patch. That's a full game, right? What the fuck? How much did they need to fix up to launch? The day one patch is bigger than every Nintendo game ever. That shit is wild. Holy shit.
For fuck's sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
But once that's downloaded,
I just realized that is not it. Does your cat attack your hand again?
people start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout 76.
What
and,
the hell?
oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them. Goodbye world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye heads, bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere. Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4. Use more than one nuke at a time, server's dead. Textures far too texturous, an all-consuming void. Error log 307.
Especially poor finger for
Can't pick
following.
up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose, frame rate problems, screen tear
Bro.
problems, getting too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too many enemies,
It kind of speaks for itself.
spawning too many god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean
What
none of
the
them will
hell?
play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise! Floating objects and a traveling merchant. Just to name a few.
A few! Also, it's just, compared to this, Pokemon Scarlet Violet are completely finished perfect games. Compared to this. What the hell? It's a crazy game. With Fallout, but this looks so much like low budget. Compared to this, Image Files had a smooth launch, yes. But it did have a smooth launch. It's not a lot in like the first month or so.
Joseph Anderson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally.
I know, Wilds only have problems on PC. Wilds on console was perfectly fine. What Gmod is, but in open world. I don't know what Gmod is, but sure.
That video is 3 hours long.
3 hours of glitches? What do you mean? What? Yeah, I know that, but I don't know what Garry's Mod really is. I just know some funny clips from it, but I have no clue what Garry's Mod really is.
Long. But it gets worse.
It's pretty worse on gaming. Have you considered Concord? Fallout 76 is a close second to Concord, probably. The funny sandbox game. Oh, okay.
𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘴𝘕 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system.
It breaked consoles? How? How the fuck does a random ass game break a console? What? How much do you have to fuck up for that to happen?
A few PC players had their computers brick entirely. Also, when the date rolled over to the first
Image of white sword, the occasional weird black line. The dance on the screen at the weird black void that covered the sands. On occasion, these bugs were fixed in Tijuana. I never encountered those bugs, so I wouldn't know. I never even heard about those bugs. The Switch 2 would have been bricked if this thing had been launched. Dude, the Switch 2 is a powerful console. And if this game crashes consoles and breaks PCs, yeah, it will also break the Switch 2. That says nothing about the Switch 2. That says everything about Fallout.
of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one thought it
No
prudent
nukes,
to
okay.
program it.
Isn't nuking the entire point of Fallout? What do you mean the nukes don't work in the game all about nukes? What do you mean?
In other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts. This guy had a level 78 character that was randomly replaced with a level 8 character.
What the
Bethesda
fuck?
said they couldn't do anything about it.
No, they didn't want to do anything about it. They didn't want to. But they couldn't.
And many players are not.
Oh, that's a terrible score. Oh. Who the fuck are the 1,000 positive ones?
Thrilled with this game, and they want Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone else to know that too. But Bethesda owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism.
What does it actually say? Hello, Fallout fans. Is anyone else sort of not having that much fun playing 76? But know why? I love Fallout and everything Bethesda makes. But I have played just over 50 hours at this point and I feel a bit bored. Damn.
Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet for their rage. The only solution was to put a torch to everything else.
Don't get positive. My bad fanboys probably the corpo defenders.
Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam. The backlash was immense. But surely level heads would prevail. The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad. Oh dear lord, they hated it. This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Actually, I should boredom. Stay clear of this country roads. Look at my works in despair. Bad idea. Blah, blah, blah. We started boring
And
broken
the YouTube
mess.
community
Damn.
had this to say.
It's really fucking boring.
Could barely bring myself to play it in order to finish this review.
No one on staff
Yeah,
wants
man.
to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this fucking mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime.
Oh boy,
The
yeah.
mods on Reddit almost gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I
Wait. We each Fallout fan and poured hundreds of hours into the previous game. Blah, 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 inherently discarded it as not a true Fallout. Oh, even a hardcore fan doesn't like it. God damn it.
Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened?
I bet.
Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed. The deadlines were tight.
Ayo. But of course development was rushed. We know how crunch works in the gaming industry. And for some reason, especially in American studios.
Too tight. Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division
This
based
game
in
at Worms
Austin, and the
and it
scope of
shows
the
us in
game
State
kept
probably.
getting bigger.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just
We're
finished.
gonna need 16 times the detail.
Please.
Why?
Todd, no
We're
more.
gonna need 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Then
Why?
They were trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer framework. What else could you expect?
Looks like something else was tied.
That's why I give my kids
Fallout 76.
It just works in
Bethesda
Europe.
could
No,
tolerate the
apparently it
bugs and
doesn't.
The bad reviews and the irate players, but what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits.
Our game barely functions? That's fine. People exploiting that it's barely functioning? No, that goes too far. Nuh-uh. Dumbass bitches.
Infinite inventory, infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication, unlimited
shit even
XP,
work, right?
unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest room. And someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility.
Oh, such a
Naturally,
curse.
this can really mess with other players' online experience. So Bethesda was ready, with the ban hammer,
This just
and a
works.
blindfold to wildly
Of
flail
course.
around and take down anyone who happened by. But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community. That's right.
What? What? They wanted an essay from cheaters? What? I'm so fucking confused. What the fuck?
Right. 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy.
Judgment is right 500 lines on the shock part. Like, that they developed this game, it fell to no benefit for the company. And we fucking worked on fixing the bugs, it's making me crumble. What's funny is that third-party software isn't needed. Game breaks itself. Like, I agree that, like, cheating and exploiting in an online game is scummy as shit. But if you don't even have a functional game, who gives a fucking shit? Like, bro. Come on. This ain't middle school.
And they may just give you your account back. But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider.
Is it a man suspected Fallout 76 cheats? Write essay on the perils of cheating, and all we can do is bow down. Bro.
This approach. One more exploit.
What
In
the
all
hell?
Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top
Of course
notch,
they found a
because
way in.
otherwise someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items in the game, and it would be an absolute disaster. Well, shit. Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking
Dismissive the AI in the game. No one will tell you shit,
the
yeah.
best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts.
Of course.
At first, they tried the usual approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game.
Banning for
They
having
spent
okay,
700
bro.
hours just to get the
What's this explain who spent 900 hours in game? So they've been banned. What? Bro, come on.
best gun. Die, cheater. Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room, and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts.
How about just fixing your fucking game? To prevent that. You're getting banned for having ammo, right? Leaving time. Get up, get out, get out.
Get in quick with a level 1 account.
Yeah.
Get all that good shit.
Nice P5
Then
music.
get the fuck out.
All the good shits.
Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account, and you're good to go. Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished. And
Bro.
you've just beaten the game. So the problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game. So they wrote another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, cheater. Do you want to tell us how you did it and we might unban you, please?
What? Describe the way it was accessed in reply to this email. The data could provide the information necessary for us to correct any corruption issues. On the certain safely release this account and return these characters back into the world. Bitch, shut the fuck up! Your customers are not your fucking beta testers. Yes, you have banned your level 1 account, right?
Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended.
Oh
It's not-
no, the Smurf account stays suspended? No, what am I gonna do? Crazy.
Not knowing whether this approach worked. But from what I've
XD,
seen,
nice try,
it's still
Tom.
possible to get into the dev room. November 22nd, 2018. Just a week after the release, the game goes on discount. From
Yeah.
$60 to $40, to $35, to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany they're straight up
Bro.
giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller.
Was it
Also, some
gratis?
stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to Bethesda, it's worth selling the thing at a price close to zero, because it brings people into the Atomic Shop, which is where
Did they really have microtransactions in a $70 game? Are you for fucking real? I said at the beginning that Bethesda is a garbage company with garbage people that makes garbage games. I said that. Capcom has some beard. I don't mind the DLC in Monster Hunter.
The real margin.
I don't mind it because it's not stupidly expensive. Also, the DLC layered armor stuff is really fucking cool. So I don't mind that. Even finishing the whole reaction. Hello! Gonna get way more angry at this one. This is up there with them, yeah. Need to see the prices for some of these items. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, are they gonna have like our costume for like $10 or some shit? Please no.
And it inflates the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Not good. There's also been a massive oversupply.
Internet are cheap. Oh no.
Although, what's the point of...
Like, I don't mind microtransactions if they are priced fairly. Like, if they're not overpriced as shit. Like, I think the DLC, for example, for Monster Hunter is, like, the upper limit to what I'm accepting. For a cosmetic DLC. So, wait. Is this a fucking code in a box? Hold on.
There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code?
Dude, I have such a massive hatred for code in a box. I have such a massive hatred for that. To me, in my opinion, code in a box is even worse than a game key card. Because at the very least, with a game key card, you still get a physical thing. Code in a box is just plastic waste. Like, bro, that's why it pissed me off when I got like the Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1+2, but Legacy Collection 2 was a fucking download code. That pissed me off. Same with Final Fantasy X and X-2. And X-2 is a download code. Just, bro, why? Because it's at least reusable and transferable. Right, exactly. Not a physical disc or game cartridge for my collection, not a damn code. Yes, exactly. Like, if I really fucking love an online game, I will also buy it a second time digitally. So I don't have to switch game all the time. Like, I have, for example, Smash Bros. Ultimate and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, both physically and digitally. Because I used to take my Switch to places, to cons and shit, to play with friends. Which is more practical. Or I have Fire Emblem 3 Houses, both physical and digital. Same with Fire Emblem Fates. Because I just love those games. Right? But if I buy a physical game, I want a physical game.
And while
Pisses
sales
me
are
off.
low,
But it means that Bethesda is the only one that gets money. Yeah. They must buy a code. I could refund for this game from Sony. That's how bad it was. Wait, Sony paid you back? Not Bethesda? Are you for real? That is fucked up.
returns are high. Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform.
it is, so they can overprice all their garbage.
So they have all the control. If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However,
as you should,
people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous.
Okay.
But then word about this spread to forums, then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people
the bias they are on the consumer only having the rights to digital copy will actually have rights to it. Yeah. Like, I don't like that everything is digital now anyway. I'm someone who loves physical media. So even just like game consoles having the disc drive as optional is a bad sign. Like, I had to double check that my PS5 has a fucking disc drive. Fucking hate digital media. Also started buying CDs, and I buy the mangas I like physically. Like, just fuck digital media, especially in game. Also, the digital games just eat up your storage space so fucking much. Especially with how unoptimized games are nowadays. They don't value the storage space you have on your console or PC. They just don't. And it's so annoying. Like, when I got my Switch 2, I bought a 0.5 terabyte SD card express to put in it, right? It was full almost instantly. So I had to upgrade it to a 1 terabyte one. And I don't know if you know this, but SD cards express are expensive as shit. And like, I'm not gonna buy third-party games on the Switch 2 because they're either digital only or key cards, right? Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake eats up like a third of the internal storage of the Switch 2. Why would I buy that game on the Switch 2? Aside from the fact that I already have it on PS5, but you know what I mean. Like, you can expect people to buy digitally if the games use so much storage. It's stupid. And kinda gross. Because it just forces your consumers to buy expensive storage space. And it's just gonna make me not want to buy the game. Like, my biggest concern about gaming nowadays is just the fucking storage space. Because I don't want to upgrade my Switch to SD card to a fucking 2 terabyte one. Have you seen how expensive those are? Because I have like 6 terabyte on my I have 5 terabyte on my PC, but I'm not a PC gamer. Because I still want space on my fucking PC and it to run smoothly. It's certainly not cheap, yeah. Then you have shit like the PS5 that doesn't even have an SD card slot. I would need to buy an actual external hard drive for my PS5. And it pisses me off. Like, I'm glad that currently on my Switch 2 I can have everything installed. So even if, like, I don't know, something happens and the eShop goes down in whenever, I still have everything installed and will always have available. But I can't do that on PS5 because I don't want to buy a hard drive for my PS5. But and like, every game on the PS5 gets copied from the disc to the PS5. It's just so stupid. And like, most people don't have that much storage on their PCs. For PC game. Like, on my previous PC, when I played a little bit on PC, I could not have more than like 3 games installed. I could not have more. Because otherwise my PC would run like shit. I had to go without internet for several days. I think I just played the AOU1 campaigns. From 1997. Fair. I mean, I can buy pretty much whatever I want if power goes out or internet goes out. Because I have almost 700 games physically. And on all my model consoles, I have emulator installed. So I'm sad. But at some point, it's becoming too much with storage. At some point, if a AAAs don't go back to actually optimizing the fucking games, an external hard drive for a PS5 mostly to store my PS4 games. Yeah. I just don't want to do that. Like, I have an external hard drive for my Wii U because I bought a lot of digital stuff on the Wii U because of Virtual Console. But it's a bother. It's annoying. I don't want to do that for the PS5. It's just... Can we go back to physical media? Fuck the digital age. The digital age fucking sucks ass. Can we go back to like what we had 20 years ago? Can we go back to that, please? I beg.
That this made pretty much.
You know that Sony secretly made easy access for the NVMe slot. What is NVMe slot? What is NVMe? I don't know computers. Explain like I'm 5. What about Sony external hard drive? No, you will own nothing and like it. FSSD. Okay, cool. Didn't buy a huge amount of games for the Wii U. When I did custom firmware on it, I just put a bunch of games on a single USB stick. Fair. I have like a 512 gigabyte SD card in my Wii U, which is good enough for homebrew shit. For me, I had to split one dedicated hard drive for OS and software. I think there split for gaming, regularly and media. Then any movie and anime to an external hard drive, and any light stuff on cloud. Fair. Like when I watch movies or anime and shit, I watch them on streaming platforms. And if I like them, I buy them physically. Doing the same with manga, starting to do the same with music. I can start buying CDs of the artists I like. Games I always bought physically. And yeah. It's just a pain. Also, by the way, stop using shit like Netflix, Crunchyroll, or Spotify and shit. Just... First, you can get it for free online if you know where to look. And second, for music, just download MP3s like the good old days. It's so easy and quick to do with the tools we have nowadays. It's so much better. It's just, bro, why?
Much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads. No one gets a refund now. Everyone go home. Show's over.
Can't they just refuse refunds to everyone? Can they just do that? Getting all the physical games ain't that easier. Either super hard to find or ridiculously expensive, like a Pokemon Platinum on my birthday yesterday and it costed £100. Dude, £100 is cheap for a retro game, especially for a franchise like Pokemon. It depends which games you're looking for. Like, when you look for example, Zelda, Pokemon, Persona or whatever, those are in very high demand, so they're expensive as shit. But like, I bought recently a bunch of PSP games, mainly Monster Hunter and Loco Roco, Midnight Club, the Invisibles trilogy. I got all of them for like $10 to $40 each. Actually, I collected all the Monster Hunter games last year. And the most expensive one was Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the 3DS for $45. If you want retro games of more niche franchises, it is very affordable. But it go for shit like Pokemon, yeah, it's expensive as shit. Like, I looked at how expensive Persona 3 Portable is to buy physically. $300 fucking dollars. We just gotta look for which games are actually worth owning physically. I was super surprised many years back when I had been browsing US games and saw the original yeah, for like $100. I was like, what? Why? Right? Also, like, I got my Fairy Path of Radiance used at a GameStop for $100. And have you seen for how much Path of Radiance goes on eBay nowadays? I was lucky.
Customer service man, engage.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund.
For those who have downloaded the game, not even played it, just downloaded it. What the fuck? Is that legal?
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Never played Try. I wouldn't mind trying it sometime. Yeah, I wanna stream the other Monster Hunter games at some point. Playing all gen on stream. It's gonna be fun once I get to that, but gotta play new gen first because those are easier to get into.
A few things followed. First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
Dude, no. No. They're just gonna make trouble for the employees of that one store. That is unhinged behavior. Never support vandalism. Never support that. If you do, you're a bad person. Oh no, the Snorlax in the middle! Look at the poor Snorlax in the middle on the floor face down. No!
How can I help you? A bit of an overreaction, but probably also fake. Second, the media.
What was the fan worth it? Is Ferris just sleeping? Or retail workers, yeah. Oh. The one time journalists were okay.
A class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal.
Called it.
November 27th, 2018. Mpglatio and Rathod LA.
The game studio's deceptive trade practices investigation. Ooh. Let's go.
LP filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems,
instant headache.
and they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway, and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state. Updates on this lawsuit are slow, so I'll keep you informed on the second channel. Ad time. Look, there's a meteor headed straight to Earth.
No!
Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not me. Not me either. Nope.
Oh no!
No! Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin.
No, dying virgin!
Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Street. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world. Partial nudity? Maybe if you look hard enough.
Version of country roads in this video, yeah,
the most
it's
arousing
nice.
thing of all. Knowledge.
Funny.
Works for your Roku. Android, etc., etc.
What's
What's
the
on your
class
agenda?
action? I say
Science,
should.
nature, history, tech, society.
Society.
CuriosityStream.com/internet historian for unlimited access to the world's free top documentaries and non-fiction series. Use the promo code Internet Historian during the sign-up process to get the first 30 days free, then cancel any time. Wink. Please.
Wink.
Look, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square one. Please.
Sure.
CuriosityStream.com/internet historian. Ads over. Let's rewind a little bit. Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition.
Oh, what did they fuck up with the limited edition? The limited edition is the one thing you cannot fuck up because they're expensive as shit. But is it a lot of companies are using the same strat? These have done games slowly fixing it over time. A good example was Cyberpunk. Yeah, but at least Cyberpunk is fixed now and it's actually a good game. Like, if they actually make the game good, even if it takes long, I can forgive it. Because most half-ass releases are because of hard deadlines that were given to them that they didn't decide themselves. That's what I think happened to the troubled launch of Monster Hunter Wilds, for example. Or why Pokemon Scarlet Violet was so rushed out. Because I had a hard fixed deadline that I couldn't move from the higher-ups. But you have to actually fix it afterwards. Like, Scarlet Violet's still kind of garbage, but at least it works totally fine now on Switch 2. And Monster Hunter Wilds was fixed in last month's update. As long as it actually gets worked on after its shitty release, I don't care. Especially if I don't buy games day one nowadays. Fair. I buy day one because I'm a content creator. I kind of have to. Also, I just want to. But main reason being because I'm a content creator and I want to make content with it. Potentially. Not with every game, but with most games.
Wow. It came with a helmet, box,
Ooh.
map, army toys, and a genuine West
Army toys!
canvas bag.
Okay, cool.
Fast forward to the release.
I think it doesn't live up to the Fallout standards.
And customers noticed that their precious bags, which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land,
Canvas bags are really nice.
look a bit different.
That is not canvas. That is some plastic bullshit. What? Did they cheap out on the canvas that was in the marketing and everything? For some plastic garbage that doesn't even look the same?
Bruh.
In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come.
And all the wrinkles too, at least folded nicely. Because plastic fabric or whatever, it's so hard to get the wrinkles out of that. Bro.
Bruh.
Did they
Oh, and the loose string. No. Not the loose string. It's comically worse and worse. And should I fall out? Sure.
really just advertise one thing and deliver another?
This looks horrible. It looks gross. It's getting worse.
Can't
Oh
do that.
no.
So there was a surge of backlash.
Yeah, that bag looks so bad. And it isn't even the same color. The one in the picture was green, like a brown green. This one is just brown, like shit brown. What the fuck?
And people began emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers.
Bro.
By this point, customer service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Oh no.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
What do you mean? They showed a prototype in the marketing up to release. And then they said it was too expensive to make. That is blatant false advertising. Like, if it's too expensive to make the canvas, sure, whatever. You have to tell that people. You have to tell that to people. You can't just keep marketing the canvas bag if you ship out a plastic one. Bro, not planning to do anything about it is also a crazy line.
That's
Speech
the
zero.
whole email. Staff at Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally, the internet goes wild.
Is there Bethesda began to go downhill? I never heard a good thing about Bethesda. Never. Not a single good thing except that, I don't know, Skyrim kinda good. That's the best thing I heard about Bethesda ever.
You fucking kidding me? Wow.
Dude.
Wow. Well, I got so mad, I shaved everything off my face.
Okay, guys, this is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the...
Okay, wait. Okay, the atomic points translate to cents. Got it. Okay. Does it know the conversion rate? Made a very going downhill already before, right? Video sounds a bit low. Don't have it too loud because of potential copyright things. Let's be allowed that recent limited run moment. Dude, limited run is so garbage. I fucking hate limited run. I ordered 2 games from limited run like 2 years ago. I still don't have them. And I wanted to buy the physical versions of Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden for the Switch. They were already sold out on limited run when I learned that they existed. I have the games now. I bought them off of Swiss Amazon. We don't have Amazon, we have our own thing. For like $100 each. Didn't have the game. Yes, still don't. I believe Mephisto canvas grew on tree, but it's out of harvest season. True. But no, I hate all this limited garbage bullshit. It's why I don't really play indie games, because I like physical games. But there is no good way to buy indie games physically, except through garbage like limited run. Honestly, limited run and any other service like that ruined indie games for me. It sucks. I don't like that.
Minimum amount of that.
Minimum. Wait, how expensive was the Power Armor Edition? Does anyone know how expensive that was? I just gave you $5. How expensive was the Power Armor Edition? 20 to 300. Oh. And they just give you $5 to shut you up, bro. No. And they already give me $100 worth of in-game currency because it costs you nothing to do that. Like, bro, come on. Are you serious? Like there's a fake money. Yeah. And I bet 500 atomic points doesn't even give you anything of value. The exhibition taken because of limit run. Yeah. Good thing about Shantae Advance is that you can get the ROM of the GBA version of that game. I have it installed on my analog pocket.
Fantastic idea. Hear ye, hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency.
Wow!
That you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the Power Armor. Whoa!
Oh, hell yeah!
What about you? Lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate.
No way! Lightwood laminate?
Right, fuck the bag. Lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood
Hell
laminate,
yeah!
lightwood laminate.
You love Lightwood laminate.
Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage, and even the media started piling on.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
It even became part of that Class A.
Additional investigation into the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. No, they got even more lawsuits because of the false advertising of the Power Armor Edition. No. Bro. Are you serious? Oh my god, that is so funny. Same lawsuit, they added more to it. Oh yeah, I see, it's the same lawyers. Yeah. That is so funny.
Action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing.
Which is for the curtness of our customer service agent. Announcement of the Power Armor Edition and its contents. The canvas pack was a prototype, reflective of what the final product was going to be. Then tell that to people! Bro! You can just tell that to people! Some will be upset, but others will be like, oh, okay, I get it if it's too expensive to make. I get it. They would be more accepting of that if it was just communicated. This is so much more. Oh, God. Like, it was gonna upset a lot of people. I get it. But if communicated, the ones that don't really care about the bag and only about the other things wouldn't be that mad. Is it something you can just sneak in with a $250 product? Right, yeah.
Apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different.
Like, have it. Oh, God. There's like 10 more minutes of video.
An excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material.
Material. Bro. Canvas is not hard to get. What do you mean? And you're a big ass company, you can easily get canvas. Because, you know, it's produced in a fucking factory in China. China has canvas. What do you mean? Worldwide canvas shortage. Sure. But it's so rare.
Apparently, that was quickly debunked. Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers.
Fuck off. Nuh-uh. No. Are you serious? They made the canvas bag for the Power Armor Edition. But then gave it out to influencers. Are you shitting me? Like, I'm happy for the influencers, but what the fuck? Not just a canvas bag, but a better version of the bag. Bro. Look at the one they're showing. It's higher quality than what was shown in the advertisement. Yeah.
Oh dear. It's not
This looks like a really good bag. Aside from the disgusting Fallout logo on it.
the same one, of course, but it's sourced from that ever-scarce material.
I'm taking you get a canvas bag. Sure.
Canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop, for 700 atoms. Ooh.
Are you serious? Are you shitting me? Wasn't there an atom option for like $8? Wasn't that a thing? Or did I... Let's look at it right. I think there was. For like 800 atoms. Also, what do you mean a stupid outfit is $7 fucking? What do you mean? That shit is $7. You need to buy more than you need. Yeah. But you have extra. Ah, true. They don't want to have people running around with 100 extra atoms. $7 for a postman's outfit. No. You can buy whole indie games for that price.
Just short. Well, the bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble, so they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine. We'll make your precious fucking bag.
Okay.
If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc. And we'll ship out the bag to you in 4 to 6 months.
Yeah, Chinese factory.
But it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess.
Was it not secure? Please tell me the website was secure. Secure Bethesda.
Yes, too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names.
People were able to edit it? Bro! What do you mean? Unless for details of the credit cards for visible. Okay, that's a good thing. At least not the whole credit card information. Only most of it. Oh my god. It's open and unsecure.
Names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your...
Yeah, but your address and name. That was there. Like address, sure, whatever. It's so easy to find people's addresses. But at least a credit card data wasn't shown. The credit card info. The most important thing, actually. But bro. Address very bad. Doxing very bad. I give them credit. No, I don't do that. I just mean, at the very least, credit card info was not leaked. Was that the leak of 76? First of all, 76 was continuing with sensitive player data
Canvas
leak.
bag, you've just been doxxed. Not knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website.
Yeah, good.
And that is the tale of the duffel kerfuffle.
Duffel kerfuffle.
How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas.
Oh, for New Vegas, there wasn't a canvas shortage, I see. Interesting. Huh. And the bag looks better designed too. Crazy. I guess for a bag, yeah. Like, how much did they actually save from changing from canvas to nylon? How much does this actually save? But I gotta Google real quick. If I can Google it. Wait, hold on. I was just Googling price comparison. Hold on, I see a Reddit thing. And nylon is typically softer than polyester. Is there something about saying that nylon is actually more expensive? Doing some research right now. Bro. Are you serious? Okay, half the things I see say that nylon is more expensive. But to show how good New Vegas is. I don't know anything about Fallout, so I wouldn't know. At book, they probably save like 50 cents at most, right? But from the design of the bags, it's pretty much a cookie cut of a general grocery bag. But just due to color, yeah. But the color is horrible on the nylon bag they actually shipped. Like, it was actually just shit brown. They lost money, yeah.
One last piece
Crazy.
of a rum drink.
Nuka-Cola
Dark. Pre-orders available in September. Shipped out on November 14th. $80 plus postage and handling.
That's just a cool bottle.
Not cheap.
Okay.
But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving.
Looks like a fun collection
or at
piece.
Least it would have been. November 14th came and went, and there was no rum.
What?
Okay. A week later, on November 21st, an email comes through. There's a delay.
Put the email again.
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard.
Not up to the Fallout standard. So it was too good. They need to find a way to fuck it up to make it a Fallout standard. Got it. Got it. It's just best quality rum. Like, to me, all alcohol tastes like garbage anyway. So it would just be a collection piece. But yeah, it just works.
They say. The usual Fallout standard.
Bruh.
All of this just works. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
Of course not.
1 week later.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered.
Before Christmas.
But as a show of good faith, we made this promotional video for you. And this is where things went from tardy to retardy. Right there.
It's a plastic shell. It's a plastic shell. No. Are you for real? $80. It was $80? What? What do you mean $80? It's only worth $80 if there's actually good rum in it, but they probably run the cheapest shit. So no. Wait, there's more. There's a plastic shell that... Yeah, this is very cheap plastic, I can tell. This probably breaks just trying to open it up.
Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80 and waited a quarter of...
This is such cheap plastic. Are you for real? Also, if it's just a bottle in a plastic shell and you try to pour the rum out, it's gonna get into the shell because of how it's designed. And it's just gonna smell and rot away.
A year for a plastic shell? People were not happy. Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we were promised. And the media agreed. People began cancelling their orders.
Valid,
Silver
understandable.
Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually costs us twice as much to make the plastic one.
If it costs twice as much as a glass one, make the fucking glass one! You want to save money, obviously. We know that from the canvas bag. What do you mean plastic is more expensive than glass? Then make the glass thing! Could have been so much better in so many ways. Yeah, first off, prettier. Second, more sturdy. Third, it doesn't have problems with pouring it out. And according to Bethesda, it would have been cheaper as well. Which I do not believe. Look at plastic injection. Those injection molds are expensive as fuck. Like months to get made. Then why didn't they just make the glass one? If plastic is so much more expensive. Like, brother. Are you for real?
The glass one. Then what the fuck? We spent 100 hours coding the design. Convincing stuff.
Okay, someone thought it would save money. Then pride kept them from admitting the error. So they wasted the money by trying to save money by going with plastic instead of glass, but then lost even more money because people canceling their orders. This is what you get if you prioritize short-term profit over long-term gains. Just saying. Most shitty businesses don't think long-term anymore. And it shows with shit like this.
So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the...
Called it. It's gonna pour into the shell.
Shell.
Hard to pour because how they made
it doesn't pour nicely at all.
Spilled like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling.
This gonna break it.
That, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic. Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker.
It's a paper sticker too. Are you serious? A paper sticker on a bottle that can't pour nicely. Are you for real? That is just bad design. Like, what the hell?
Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you do want a decent version of this product, there are reputable
That looks
sellers.
nice.
They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper.
Of course they're on Etsy. Etsy actually makes good shit.
And they actually
If you ignore the dropshippers.
give a shit. Not gonna lie though, some of the memes...
See my 10-pack of Nuka Dark arrived.
that came out of this were pretty good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
No, it was on stupidity.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing.
Sure, blame the customers for false advertising. Uh-huh. Sure, that always works well. We love how blaming customer works well, right? We saw that how it works with Hollywood, right? When they blame the viewers or whatever for the movie doing badly or whatever, that always goes well, right? We love that.
I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something.
The ad doesn't look like plastic. Also, in the ad, it's way slimmer. Because the real one has to make room for the fucking actual bottle inside of it. This is just false advertising. Spend $80 coning the label. It's funny, ours was on the plastic casing. Sure. But no, these look nothing alike. They're not even the same color. What do you mean?
More akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well. Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars.
They faked reviews pre-release. Oh, that's embarrassing. That is so fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. Bro. Are you for real? Did the parties lovers blame us for the movie and more be garbage? Or is the quote, you're just a grifter or hater for not liking the dogs? Yeah. In this video before, they both say the fiasco is embarrassing from his. Yeah, I'm surprised it's still they still exist, honestly, after this.
This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit.
Like, if I actually had attachment to Bethesda games, I would never play a Bethesda game ever again after this. Because this is not just embarrassing, this is disgusting. Bethesda should be used to being embarrassed with how many times they do crap like this. They probably have a humiliation kink. Probably. Otherwise, why would they do that?
Even called them out for it, so they deleted them. You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine. Now, if they
can admit to their stuff for dog shit. Nobody wants that. Yeah, that would explain so much, right? Like whenever a company does shitty, embarrassing thing over and over again, I just assume that they have a humiliation kink.
Happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass. It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool. Good idea.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. The dog hoodie. Oh, dog hoodies are so cute. I would never put one on my dog if I had a dog, but they're cute.
I'd have that.
Cookbook, nice.
Fallout 76 pant. Singular. But why is he so mad? The photography is all just slightly off.
Why can't we see his ass crack? Like, not directly, but we see the pants go into his ass crack. A little bit.
This sporty jacket was mocked relentlessly on social
I was just gonna say, it looks like an IKEA bag.
media.
Bro.
But does the $76 and $276 really make it more immersive?
A shitty jacket for $276. What the fuck? What? That jacket looks like, I don't know, $40 at most. What the fuck?
And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in this crumpled up toddler body bag.
The toddler body bag. Did they take these photos at your office? Is that why they look so shit? Did they not have a professional photo shoot or something?
We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is she wearing the size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, good job, print?
Look like it.
Now that
Oh yes, the hardcore Bethesda defenders. This very company defenders. 3XL sold out. I see how it is. It is a Fallout 76 experience in Starfield. I don't know what Starfield is. But Mystic 40 underscores 6. I wouldn't be optimistic for anything Bethesda ever does.
That's surprising. And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those, please.
What?
But bigger and brown. Is that...
Wait. Okay, but this is a lamp, not a bottle. Lamp with blue glow of Nuka-Cola quite. Okay, yeah, sure. They just make a Nuka dark lamp or something. I don't know.
So hard.
But it's a red design, yeah.
Let's get back to the game. December 2018. There are 2 new patches released that caused quite a stir.
Okay.
The good. For
The good?
PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including...
Okay, we love QL. But it didn't have push to talk at launch. What a shitty game. I mean, $40 for a merch lamp is not bad. I have to say it. Nope, open mic, bro. Cringe.
But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray!
Okay.
Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray!
Actually got updates. Woo!
They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
I got a box of bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
There were also
Vegas.
upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes.
Okay, cool.
Hooray. The bad. A whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs.
Okay. Stealth nerfs. Sorry, I'm thinking. Did they just nerf everything so you have to go to the atomic shop to buy shit to actually make progress? Did they try to make it pay to win? That's my guess.
They generally made the game grindier.
Grind it, yeah. They make it pay to win, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard, I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it. To encourage people to use the atomic.
Yeah, why else would you nerf everything? That is disgusting. Also, a big reason why I don't play online games. But that is disgusting. What the hell?
Shop. And let's talk briefly about that store. Some of the prices are outrageous. A Christmas tree for
Is it just base decoration? Mass bomb doesn't exist, but I can bomb everyone. Hold on. Whoa, we nuke everyone! It's Fallout time! Boom! So just base decoration for $12 fucking dollars. Are you for real?
$12. A Santa outfit for $20.
What? $12 for a single costume? Okay, I know people mentioned earlier that Capcom is shitty with DLC. A fucking whole ass DLC wave together is around $20 for Monster Hunter. This is $20 for a singular outfit. Are you for fucking real? Are you for fucking real? That is so fucking gross. Let's also include Santa emotes. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. Bethesda invented single player cosmetic DLC. Oh, that's why they're worse at it.
Blue and yellow paint for $8.
Paint! Just paint for $18. What? What do you mean? $8 I would think like for a multi-pack of different colors. Of like, I don't know, 10 different colors or whatever. Is what I would expect for $18. $18 for a singular color. Fuck off. Like, actually fuck off. Oh my god. Please post links in the chat. I don't take recommendations live on stream, but I take recommendations in the YouTube comments when I post the videos.
$15. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. No. Nuh-uh. But they're just a small independent developer. Small company, small game, no budget. They gotta sell things to stay in business, of course. You wanna support small companies, right? Dude, this whole video just makes me even more upset that Bethesda finished off the last Nintendo Direct. That makes this even more upsetting. That's $2 per emote. That is disgusting. $34 for an emote bundle. Yeah, and in like games like Monster Hunter, you get layered armor, you get emotes, you get decorations or talismans or whatever, charms. I mean, or pendants. That's the word. You get so much in Monster Hunter for the same price. That is gross. You get 6 at the price. Yeah. You get full-on indie games for that price. Or even, like, 5 or 6-year-old AAA games sometimes go for that price. Like, I just bought a few days ago the physical version of Wild Hearts for like $20. I've been seeing if I played a little bit of Oblivion back in the day, but I didn't really enjoy it and dropped it after like a few hours. Because even then I was like, open world is garbage. This has no shame. I don't believe how many versions of Skyrim exist. I own a single version of Skyrim. The Switch version, only because the amiibo was funny. The amiibo that came with it was funny. That's the only reason I have the Switch version of Skyrim.
$24 for some Christmas-themed emotes. Twice the price of these games.
Borderlands 2, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Morrowind, Elder Scrolls Online, Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Okay.
The media
Wait, was that Final Fantasy VII?
agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse,
Hold on. My buttons
games.
didn't work. Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas was $10. Bro. You can buy 2 of these games for the same price as a fucking emote pack. What the fuck do you even do with emotes in Fallout?
The media
Like when you have voice chat and text chat. Like, bro.
agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's...
Wait. Was it fake sales? Hold. Are they fake sales? Please tell me they are fake
marked down
sales.
half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price.
That is
illegal!
illegal!
Limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency. That's
That is illegal.
Here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU.
And in so many more places it's illegal. Ah. And as you know, you don't fuck with the EU when it comes to that shit. You just don't. Because the EU will actually fight that, specifically France will fight shit like this.
Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price.
Wow.
Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco. The new camera...
So they did make it pay to win. Okay, got it.
Dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprise.
Yeah, but even if they update it and shit, is it actually playable now? Aside from the pay to win? Is it actually a functional game now? Probably not.
Surprising comeback. So, maybe Bethesda can do it too.
But bro.
But for now, Todd returns to cryostasis.
Skyrim 2?
Hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage stop falling. And returning only when it's time.
As far as I know, I believe Fallout 76 is playable now.
Once again.
It is playable if you actually pay money. Playable, but it's worth it? No. After this, not a single Bethesda game is worth it. Not a single one, even the good ones are not worth it. Because what the hell? Works now, but it's pretty generic live service. Ugh. It's live service slob. We love live service slob.
CuriosityStream.com/internethistorian.
Okay. Great. What a disaster. Holy shit. What a fucking disaster. What the fuck? So much credits? There's credits? Oh. I thought the video was over because you shouted a sponsor again. Hold on.
Not many people know this, but I'm actually quite a good rap artist. Rappist, if you will. So
he's a
I'm going to
rapist,
say
yes.
all these names for you from the credits as fast as I possibly can, in time with the scrolling. Here we go, one take. Just deal, Miles Millican, Justin Rowland, Owen with Steve Rizzo, Drudders, Indigo Zero, Luke Hackle, Astatine 210, Jordan Prince,
Sick beat, bro.
Dr. Tex, Papa Spicy Peter, Tef, Edgy Kid X, Bryce Toiler Ham, Nate Odenkirk, but Sanya Waffles, Krabby. If you want to get read by the rapist, then why don't you head over to
Yeah. Okay. Now we're done.